What's up? It's your boy, amateur pro home chef Nathanael Levinson. Today we're making Caesar salad, but not with that garbage. We're gonna be making our own dressing, baby. Rolling. It's live. So to make a Caesar salad with your own dressing, well, okay, the salad is lettuce. You need lettuce. Fine, whatever lettuce is fine, croutons, cheese, whatever. The important part is the dressing. We're gonna be making our own Caesar dressing, okay? You're gonna need eggs, you're gonna need olive oil, you're gonna need anchovies, you're gonna need Worcestershire sauce, lemon, and salt and pepper, and that's about it. So it's a fairly simple recipe, but you know, a couple things you might not have lying around the kitchen, like anchovies. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a garlic clove. Not a huge one, not a small one, like a medium garlic clove. Okay, take the skin off. We're gonna take our flat of our knife, and we are going to just smash that bad boy down. Now, we're gonna put a little bit of kosher salt, because kosher salt has a very jagged edge. It's gonna help act as an abrasive. You can also do this in a food processor with a mortar and pestle. We're gonna do this old school. We're just going to mush down, kind of drag our knife across until we have a nice, smooth garlic paste. So to that, we're going to add some anchovies. And go ahead and save the oil because we can use it in the recipe. Now, if you want to cut back, if you find the flavor's a little too strong, you can cut back on the number of anchovies. You could use capers as a substitute, but I love anchovies, so we're going to use those. You know, 5 or 6 anchovies, and we just want to pulverize these. Okay, so we're going to chop them fine, and then we just want to pulverize these until they're almost paste-like. Again, you can do this in the food processor. So now that we've got our garlic anchovy paste, we're gonna transfer this to a medium-sized bowl, to which we're going to add 2 whole egg yolks. Just gonna crack my 2 eggs into here. Let's get my 2 yolks in there. Now we're gonna whisk this together. To this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice and about a tablespoon of good Dijon mustard. We're gonna whisk that all together until it's incorporated. Now comes the fun part. So basically what we're doing is we're forming a mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is an emulsion of oil and egg yolk. So if you're not comfortable working with raw eggs, then you can just substitute all the oil and the egg yolk out for mayonnaise, because that's basically what we're creating here. So basically you'll just season some mayonnaise, you know, thin it out a little bit, and you'll get your dressing, okay? So if you're not comfortable with raw eggs, again, it should be fine, but if you're not comfortable, just substitute the egg yolk and the oil for mayonnaise. Now, when we're making a mayonnaise, what we have to do is we have to add the oil extremely slowly at first, because otherwise our emulsion will break and you'll get this nasty layer of grease sitting on top of your emulsion, and we don't want that, okay? So we're gonna start by very slowly drizzling in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So you can see our color is starting to lighten up, and we don't see any oil sitting on top. That's a good thing. So we're gonna do our 2nd tablespoon of oil. Again, we're gonna incorporate this very slowly. So now we've got our emulsion base, and now we want to add a full ½ cup of olive oil. Again, we're going to add this slowly, but we can add a little quicker. So just a slow, very slow, steady stream should do the trick. So you can do this in a blender or a food processor. Both of those are fine. Just make sure you adjust the speed so that you're not heating it up while you're doing this. Now that it's basically done, we're going to add a couple splashes of Worcestershire sauce, just 1 or 2. 1, 2 for me. Thank you very much. I'm gonna drizzle in just a little bit of that anchovy oil. You don't have to do this, but I think it'll give it just a little bit more oomph. Stir, make sure everything is incorporated. And then we'll just season with salt and pepper to taste, so. That's tasting really good. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grate in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of Parmesan, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. Oh yeah, put a little more pepper in there. Dang, that's good. Well, the flavor of this is going to be very largely influenced by the type of olive oil that you use, right? You add more anchovies, more garlic, you're gonna severely alter the flavor. Caesar dressing is not much good on its own, so let's throw something to put it on together real quick. We're just gonna drizzle on our delicious Caesar dressing. The consistency is absolutely perfect. Let's give this a go. Some lettuce, get a crouton. Caesar dressing is one of my favorites. It's just super duper duper good. You definitely need to make sure that you like the olive oil you're using, because that's the primary flavor that's coming through is the olive oil. So if you get olive oil that has a note that you don't like, that's gonna make a dressing that you don't like. So get an olive oil that you really, really like. But man, takes a little bit of effort, but it is delicious. So until next time, I'm your boy, amateur pro home chef Nathanael Levinson. I think we might need to make a Caesar chicken wrap.